Hey, what's going on, people? Um, I'm starting to see a lot of funny shit. Like, seriously. So, just take. I don't care. I'm a teacher to my kids, to my children, to my teacher to others. But I'm talking, y'all don't, the students really don't even learn or listen to the teacher. So that's why I prefer myself more as a judge. You know, I know I made a lot of videos. It could have been building on stuff, only had a few brothers that might have come in, and I salute those brothers because genuine in their heart, I feel like it's all for a cause. And the good cause is for to try to bring to the truth if they would listen. I'm gonna drop the link in a minute if I was looking at I'm just basically just speaking out loud. But I've been noticing a lot of funny shit, man. Just a lot of funny stuff that's going on. And I'm more of like, man, goodness. Like, you know, if I'm gonna be a teacher, man. If my title was a teacher, I want to teach. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to teach, but I don't consider myself as a teacher. That's the reason why you might not have seen your brother Dalo just do a video breaking down the Torah. To be honestly, personally, that I take that Torah and I'm still coming fresh to this knowledge and this understanding and this wisdom that I'm gaining from it, it's more of like I'm contending to myself. It's not that I don't want to share it with no one, but will someone listen to me? Will that student sit there and listen? Will that student try to take what I'm saying and learn something from it? If I can put it in better words, I could, you know. But like I said, I've been noticing a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. I don't know. One, you know, shout out to my brother Nicky. Shout out to my brother Thomas. Shout out to Vanya. Shout out to Shalimar. Shout out to Judah. Shout out to all the brothers and sisters that's in the truth. But as us, I'm starting to notice, man. I really have. I'm starting to notice. You know, it's just been a lot of bull crap going on. Excuse me for a second. One thing about me, I do not kiss no one's butt. I do not kiss. I do not bend over to be your friend or for you or do things for you to be my friend or nothing like that. Because honestly, to be honest, I feel like where I stand in my point of my life right now, I don't even really have friends. I just have associates, You understand that? I have people that I can, we can talk about something. Hey, we on the same page. That's associating with that person. Before it's like what I'm talking about now, what I see, we need to address this stuff. I believe like, man, if you having a problem, then talk about it. Call your brother or sister or someone that will listen to you that will give you a lending ear or, shoulder the crown. I don't believe I'm a teacher. I believe I'm a teacher to my family, my children. I stand strong on that. Before as the world, I know how the world looks. You know, you people, man, there's so many people out there. They got their own knowledge. They know something about something that others may not know. It's not to put them down. It's more to like help build them up. Give them that information. I love to share good information. I always been that type of person, but I've never been the type of person that I would butt kiss or I try to help out a brother or a sister, and then they give you it's like they give you the boot, or you doing it for them, and they feel unappreciative of that. I'm just doing my part, what I feel like I'm here to do while I'm here to do. This is my part to do, to try to help someone as well as helping myself. But like I said, the funny stuff that I'm seeing, man, is just crazy. It's really crazy. I'm starting to come to this understanding, like it's everybody's in cliques now. It's a certain clique. Starting to notice that it's a certain clique going on, certain things going on, man. You know, but I'm just sitting here just thinking, like, how can I get my channel to pop? But I really don't want it that way. I just want people to understand, hey, man, if you want to get the information, you can come to my page, you can go to that page, but it really ain't even about this. Be honest, I'm so late onto this. I should have been doing YouTube a long time ago, right? But I didn't. You know, I was caught up in the other stuff. Pretty much, I was caught up into the world of what I was doing. Being caught up in, I gotta have this, I gotta have that, I gotta make sure this. But now, where I stand, I'm more of like, I don't even worry about stuff anymore. Even with this coronavirus, man, I was worried when I first got the news that it was south of us in Franklin. I'm like, man, as quickly as how they said that disease is spreading very fast, it made me worry about my family. It made me worry about myself. Like, I feel like I'm the head, I'm the breadwinner, I'm all my family got, man. I'm risking my life and my chances each and every day. You know, and then when you try to tell people or give some people some good advice, people will take it, but they always seem to have their own opinion about shit. But I'm starting to not care no more. I'm starting to not care about trying to help these folks because honestly, man, they don't want to be helped. They don't want to be helped. They don't show that through their actions. They just show that straight up. Try to help my man's out, man. I'm sitting there trying to talk to my man's. Dude, I see the funny shit, but it ain't fooling me. Can't fool me. What? Oh, Shalom, nigga. I ain't even know you was in here. Damn, what? They burning people alive in China. You know, maybe that's just part of it. That's what I've been talking about, man. Actually, they burning people. Actually, they doing judgment. I feel like I'm a judge. And I stand strongly on it because I read body language very good and other qualities that I have of myself are very good. I always been observant and always paying attention to how people act, what they say, and and their actions. I always been that type of person, but you know, like I said, I'm to the point. Honestly, I can say I don't have a lot of friends, and I'm so glad about it. And even the ones I do have, you know, I feel like sometimes, man, maybe they just using the brother trying to, or they just more of like they just want to get what they can get out of you, and then they go on by their business. That's what majority of the people do anyway. So I'm fully aware of that. What up? Hey, how you doing, Judah? What's up, nigga? I ain't even know you was in here. You eat it, Judah. Hey, if y'all want to come on in, you can if you want to. Hey, man, I just found this, and I'm out to lay it down. I you have a good restful night, though, brother. Uh, I'm just addressing some bull crap that I always see. Yeah, yeah, man. I'm starting to get tired of a lot of stuff, bro. But I feel like honestly, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna tell y'all true. I feel like I can do some teaching on this channel, but I feel like I'm not a very good teacher to speak to the world when they're not ready to hear what I have to say. You know, you're a very good speaker though, Judah. And hold on. Yeah, bro. Pretty much every time when I'm about to speak something relating to the truth on how I feel like what we should, I feel like that train is more of like that chauffeur is giving a warning. So I mean, honestly, if you go on all my videos, pretty much you will hear this train coming through here. And that's very rare. Like seriously, it's like every time I go live, it's a train coming. When I'm not live, it's no train now. But yeah, and go and get you some rest though, brother Julie. We know how it is. I've been missing the TK uh lessons. I know all of us brothers are busy. I know it's kind of hectic right now, but we really actually need to pick a date where we can kind of free ourselves up for that date, particularly, and do what we need to do. Because we're judges, and honestly, I feel like, man, we are the ones who can give this voice to the people, man. But it's a struggle. It's gonna be hard to do. But as long as we keep doing it, man, we'll keep doing it. People don't want. Yeah, yeah, true that, true that. That's the reason why I explained earlier by saying that, like, I don't feel like I can be a teacher to the YouTubers. You know what I mean? Or try to break something down. I rather for like yourself, Vanye, I study myself, but it's more of like a personal study. Like I'm just gaining it for myself, you know, because it's more of like where I've been bamboozled at. So that's the reason why I saying to nigga earlier, like, Since that coronavirus is here, it's not for me to get afraid about. As long as I know my God that I can call on, man, I'm safe. I'm in my safe haven. That's how I feel. And I want to express that type of love and that joyness to people for them to feel the same way. Like, it's like calling, like if they have an emergency, they call the police, they know they're going to be there within maybe 5 or 10 minutes, right? So they will feel safe. I want people to feel that same way when you know that you're an Israelite or whatever. If you're a person that's trying to seek Yahweh, you call on that name, you're gonna be uh, taken care of. And I want people to be reassured that. But I feel like I'm not a best teacher, but I'm a good judge. I judge people. I even judge myself. Like I said the other day, man, I didn't want to say this online though, but sometimes I feel like I need to say it. Like I said, I've been uh in my tour daily, you know, uh do my work, not bothering no one. I try to do and treat everyone with respect, kindness, and love, you know, uh and try to walk this and actually walk this walk and keep activating this walk each and every day to do right and better each and every day and get closer more knowing him and showing others through this work that I'm doing. It's a hard work. It's not easy, but the more you do it, the more it will seem to be kind of easy to you, and people will follow you. They might not follow us now, but they'll follow us. Fake book, they with that crap. Uh, I post anything on Facebook, man. It's like it don't be seen, or I post something, I get a notification. This is against the policies. I'm like, man, I'm just done with Facebook. That's why I'm more of like, I got so many friends on there that probably they disliking what I'm doing. See, they with the world. I'm tripping off that TikTok at where the switch, like you hit the switch light or turn off the light or whatever. What if you're a male or female, and y'all doing that app, and y'all like it, y'all switching clothes. That's sending a bad example for the children. But the kids, they own it. But back to what I was saying, man. It's just crazy, like how I just see funny stuff. Okay, again, y'all, this train is coming through here with government issue uh tankers. You got whatever those certain cars that got the little uh them guns on top. Man, they all coming through my backyard right about now, man. Man, I swear it's a martial law being set up around here. Honestly, I feel like this is a setup and a push to try to set up martial law. Actually, it's some type of case of it. You know, it's like I see things, man. I see it with a different eye or a different view of things. It's just like how I can take a piece of information and I receive it differently. What if it's good or bad? But majority of the time, it be good information because how others might perceive it. I see it differently. It's been months since I haven't seen government issue military vehicles passing through my neighborhood. Well, really low key. You know, it's not really nothing going on. I'm just sitting here watching this train. It's crazy. Now back to what I was saying. Like I just really get tired of a lot of stuff. I want my brothers and TK to honestly tell me if I send a message. I want y'all to tell me, do y'all see it? Or do you see it on your time? But if you see it on your time, just let me know that you seen it. You know what I mean? Right here. You don't have to text it through the message. Just let me know that you see it. This is what I want to figure out because I feel like right by now, you know, I can text through a messenger or whatever. And it's like I will see the check go through and it been through, but I don't know if my brothers are seeing it. I don't know if all of my brothers are seeing it. I believe that this B system has something set up for us toward nights. I truly believe that because honestly, it makes me feel like I'm just gonna be real. It makes me feel like I'm only talking to maybe 10% of my brothers, and the other 90% they're talking amongst each other too. But it's more of like which one who's being. It's like if I drop a message, is my message being seen? I don't think so. Because if it was, I would get a response. Like as much as I see when I'm not chatting in the chat and brothers and sisters are chatting, I see more of their response amongst each other that they're responding amongst each other than when I text I don't get a response. Or I might get a response, but it might not be the response that I was replying to someone that might have came on the text. If you get what I'm saying. Say for instance, Judah, you came in saying you giving a shout out to everybody. I see your text, I shout out back, but you don't say shalom Halo or whatever. It's like you don't see my text, is what I'm saying. And then someone else might come in on the text and they're responding to you, Judah. I'm using this as an example. So don't get me wrong. Don't mark me wrong. Using this for example. What I'm trying to say, I'm thinking that they have like made it some type of way where we're not communicating as much as we used to. Like seriously, I believe that, and it's kind of throwing a confusion in there, and I feel like it's trying to like get us brothers to go at each other's necks or something. This is not my talk. See, this is not what I'm saying. That it's just nothing to my brothers. It's just basically just saying what I'm talking about. What I get tired of seeing and what I see, the funny shit. Excuse my language, but that's the funny stuff. Like seriously. Just like now, I'm in the text. I'm seeing my phone, I'm hearing my phone go off. But it's only just a few people, but I don't know if they respond after my text. But it's not this what I'm talking about to make me want to speak about this video. I'm speaking about in general here. So, this is what I see. So take this how you want, you know. It's not for anybody. Take it how you want. I'm not attacking no one. I'm basically attacking like these venues that we're using. I feel like they're using that against us, man. And it's kind of trying to throw a divide in there. See, with me, the way my heart is set up, I know my brothers out here uh, doing what they need to do. Through these hard times, we all got to get through it all together. So you're right. I'm not gonna worry about it, Jew. You feel me? We just gonna keep going, keep these wheels going, man. And I think when I'm going live, also, it's only maybe a few people that's going for some reason. Check this out. When I go live, it's like almost every time when I go live, my brother Niggy would come in. Basically, he's the only one that sees it. To me, somebody else might see it. I know brothers are working. I know brothers are busy. I know brothers got things to do. This is not about you. It's more of like, I just want to know, are y'all seeing it? Or are they notifying you? Because sometimes I can get a notification and might not got it notified in the messenger, but I get it through my YouTube, someone going live. That's how I know Brother Judah was live last night. You know, the notification. But that was just what that was just the first notification out of the last three, maybe three videos he have done within the last couple of days. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know that this B system is really, really got our devices all screwed up. Because once we were on a cord, but now we're like kind of like scattered a little bit, as you can say, if that make any sense. But I ain't gonna keep y'all long, man. I just want to elaborate on that. I just see this funny stuff. So take it how you want to take it. I don't care. Ain't nobody, ain't nobody doing me no favors. Nobody helping me but y'all. Nothing but y'all. Cause like Psalm said, praiseworthy is a man that walks not in the counsel of the wicked. And I stay away from wicked people. I try my best to. I mean, I really do. He could be a cool dude. You might sing cool. You might give off your persona cool. Like you just cool. You don't do nothing in your life. But I see a flaw in you. I won't judge you for your flaw, but I'm more of like, if you contradicting anything that you say or stand on, I'm more of like, I don't mess with you. I just leave your kind alone. You feel me? Because there's no talking to those type of people. That's what I see. These people don't want to listen. Just like the brother Judah said, they don't want to listen. People don't want to listen, man. People don't. They just don't. True enough, they don't. They can hear, they can talk, do all that they want. But if they ain't taking heed and none of that, it's more of like you just wasting your breath speaking to these deaf, dumb people. And I know it's my duty to warn them. I know it's my duty to, to try to get them to come back to your house. I know it's my duty, but I'm doing that. I'm gonna do that each and every day. I'm gonna try. I try with the ones who would rather listen first. Those who don't want to listen that got a hard head, they know it all. I bypass them, man. But I at least give them a warning though. Yeah. I give them the warning. They cut me off. Hey, it is what it is. I shut up. You know, you already you already made your demise. You already let me know what it is. You don't want to listen. You don't believe in a higher power. You don't believe in my God. And I keep telling people who keep on praying in Ajiba's name, me even saying I hate saying that name. Man, I feel like it's a spell. It's a spell. Like a lot of the stuff that you might listen to, like the music and stuff, I feel like there's spells being put on people to hold them content, to where they are. Like seriously. I mean, it's straight up evidence. It's not hard to see. People see that every day. But they will seem to overlook that and not admit to it. Man, there's so much information out there for everybody to share and suck up, but most people don't want to, man. We got people out here, niggas look up to Jay Z, Beyonce. You looking up to man, you know what I'm saying? But they not looking up to your house. This is the difference, you know. I don't understand people. This is the reason why I feel like sometimes you can't reach these people. You know, I'm a judge. Your actions tells me different. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm like, Father, I told him. You don't want to listen. Hey, the blood is on his hands, you know? Man, I never forget when I was 16 years old, man. I'm running these streets tough. Seriously tough. It's before I even met my brother Vanya. Seriously tough. 16 years old, man. I'm out there doing all kinds of things. Man. I was robbing, I was stealing, lying. Man, I was doing all little certain things that could have just put me to death. In January 18, 1994, I'll never forget it. January 18th, 1994, we had a category winter storm that was an ice storm that laid 3 to 6 inches of ice on us. And I'm trying to get away in a stolen car. Well, actually trying to rob these people for their car. True story, man. I have no lie to give, man. That's why I said, man, I'm a teacher to my children. But for the world, I don't think they ready. World ain't ready for it. See, it's gonna take something really, really devastating, and it's gonna take a lot of mass of people to actually die for the non-believers to actually see what's going on. Like seriously, I feel like that's what's gonna take. Maybe this is part of it, the plague, the coronavirus. I know I seen that name when I was a little boy. I can't really give you the date when I seen it, but I know I seen it before and I've heard it before. Just like that Ebola. I've heard that before and seen that before. I'm like, man, these sound like these some diseases as old that they going back digging up, and then they trying to goddamn make them stronger. I even had a mad scientist, he was talking about this before it actually came to the state right here in Tennessee. You know, and you know what they doing? He said, man, them people over there, them scientists over there, they're actually over there experimenting on animals. He even told me it was a disease. What was that disease? It was some type of disease. I forgot the name. But back in the time, it killed by like 65 million people. If you know what disease that I might be talking about, then we're on the same page. But this guy, he told me that, and he was like, man, yeah. He even told me that it was scientists in the government. They had this in the plan, um, the stem cell thing, whatever. He was saying that you know the AIDS, that's a man-made disease. man. It's crazy, dude. When I say it's crazy, it's crazy. Though. But again, I just want to know, do my brothers, do they see my text? If not, it's cool. Then I already know that it's the beast system and they're messing with us and all that old stuff. Yeah, Judah. Yeah, polio. That's exactly what he said. Yeah, he said they dug these people up that had that, and they took their samples to a lab, and then it was testing them. Man, I was testing them with a lot of other known diseases and stuff, and they was giving them strands, and they was actually just trying to make it stronger. Like seriously, man. And then for me to even say that to that that white guy, I don't like to say white because it's so much, using those terms, man. It's always uh putting it base as color. Like I said, I don't never really look at color as color. I would just wish people would see me as when I say that. But like your spirit is gonna speak for yourself. Just like how my spirit has resonated with this tour. Like, man, that's the truth that I was seeking, man. Like, I know there was a God that I can call on. Just like now, when I call on that name, man, my fears can run away. It's gone. I honestly can say that. But yeah, you're right. Right. Exactly, Jude. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's just crazy down here. But yeah, basically I can already tell that's what it is. They is messing with me very heavily through my uh Instagram because the other day I want to tell y'all, man, I get I use various apps, man, and then I get certain apps that I get. And I think there could be some use to it. Like music was my passion, basketball was my passion. I mean, honestly, those were my passion. I love them dearly. Uh, I still kind of want to get back to my music. I even tried that app, MP3 Judah, somehow on his iPhone. I don't know. But to me, I feel like, man, these people, they're messing with me highly. Every time I go live, and just an hour or so ago, I was live with Shalimar and Niggy is saying that my router or I have low connection. I even screenshot it, shared it in the chat. You know, I can't make this stuff up, man. I have good connection. I'm like, you know, what is it? Uh, I know that they just messing with me. They really are. I've downloaded an app called Band Lab. I put a little couple of my little songs on there that I'll just do. I freestyle sometimes. I can write some and be serious about it. But if I do that, man, I'm gonna give you a whole book. And it's not gonna be 300 pages long. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. Man, it's gonna be so many pages that I can tell you, man. I just as I look back on my life just as a little boy, as I growed up to become a man, I had a mother, I love her dearly, for giving me life. I had a father, I might not know him at all, but I knew I had an eternally father that's been there since day one. So that's how I feel like when I know my God and I call on his name, I'm good. But get back to what I was saying is that when I was young, growing up, I ain't really had much. Didn't have much at all. Was doing so much dirt. It was crazy. I managed to dodge 10 times at being shot at. I even managed one time where I was on the train and it was going approximately, I say, about 50 miles per hour. But while you on it, it seemed like you was going at least about, man, it felt every bit of close to 80 to 100 miles. So as I jumped off that train. And keep in mind, this is nothing but gravel where I'm going to fall at. But I was like 14 years old. As I jumped, man, I thought I had it clear. As the wind was coming off from the train, as the motion and the forwardness as I'm going, everything has a opposite attract. Man, that wind kind of like was gonna push me back into the train. Oh man, and somehow it didn't. I felt myself going back, but somehow it didn't. The next thing you know, boom, I was pushed forward. And that was unbelievable. Because like when I jumped, it seemed like I didn't jump far enough. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? It's like I just took a baby leap. That's how it seemed. But just keep in mind, you moving from a object that you're on, and whatever miles he was going, it was going fast. And then when I say it was going fast, and at that age, I only weighed maybe about 100, maybe about 150 or 40 something pounds. So, his wind is strong. So as I jump, man, I'm flying back, and then all of a sudden I was pushed forward. That's how it felt. I was pushed forward. I'll never forget it, man. I scarred up my little hand and my knee, but that's all I got from landing on the gravel. But I was thankful because it could have been worse if I actually went right back towards that train while it was moving. Mm, it could have been worse, man. Could have been worse. But I'm very thankful. There's so much thanks that we all should be very thankful. Even be thankful just to be alive at this moment, to be able to talk to someone, reach out to someone, you know, hey, I'm having a bad day, I'm having a good day, to communicate, you know. This is what I do. I don't do things for likes, I don't do nothing for none of those stuff anymore. I just try to reach out to people that I feel like it's sincere in the spirit. And it's more of like I can meet a person and I give you a good chance and an opportunity. And that's more of like you don't even know it, but I'm giving you an opportunity to meet me and get to know me as a person. It's more of like don't blow it with me. But it's like I see a lot of people, they just do that. They can meet you, then they already scheming because they ain't on the agenda that you're on. They think differently. We all think different. I can't get no one to think like me, but I try to hope one day I can spark that mind and be like, look, hey, sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath and think for yourself, cause you that's your life that you are in charge of. Every day above ground is a blessing. That's a blessing. Because there'll be people that lay down and don't never wake back up. You know? Man, it's a blessing, man. People ought to be thankful they have food on their table. And I see these homeless people around here holding signs. Anything will help just a little bit. God bless. You know, people out there dirty. But we got people out here that's making buku money. They look down on people. When that money ain't gonna go nowhere, you can't even take it when you die. Can't take it nowhere. I even wonder why, like, sometimes when I call my peoples or my friends and be like, I call, go straight to the answer machine. And I'll be like, well, okay, call again. It rings, go straight to the answer machine. Like, I must be busy. Why don't nobody turn your call? But as soon as they call you, it can be out the blue. You will answer for them. They always like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? I always want something. I'm not the person that always been tricked that way. I have before, but it's just crazy. Take this how you want, man. I don't care. I just I just starting to see a lot of funny stuff that goes on. It's just too much funniness going on. I'm starting to see new cliques form. It really is. Like seriously, cliques. See, that's why I said I'm starting to say, okay, excuse my language, but I'm starting to say F it and just be like, no, might as well just stand alone, man. I'm already doing that anyway. Standing alone in this fight by myself. But just continue on with good faith and just keep it strong. I'm going. Ain't no turning back, no looking back. Shout out to my brothers, man. Uh, hope y'all check this video out. Hope y'all give y'all a good old thumbs up. Hope y'all share it. But yeah, if you just like me, you've been noticing a lot of funny stuff that's been going on, man. You know what you need to do, just be just like me. Just start kicking that to the curb, brother, sister, like for real. 'Cause if I ain't for you, I would, then they against you, man. And that's what it's gonna be. That's why it's gonna be. And that's dead on that. You did. Shout out to all the people who be well. Harvey Weinstein sentenced to 23 years in prison. We didn't hear about that, right? All this coronavirus stuff going on. They keep uh negatively suppressing our people with, you know, wow. Again, it is what it is. But yeah, take it how you want to take it, man. I don't care. I'm just gonna say it how it needs to be said and what needs to be said at first. And people need to just stop with all those fakeness and just, it is what it is. Hangover, man, come on. What in the world? Hold on. My bad, y'all. I'm just sending this fake book. I'm going through the little fake news, you feel me? And also, what about that little white girl? You know, like another Casey, what was that? Another Casey thing where she done killed the child and then she trying to say that the child was kidnapped. All this up, man. Come on. Child ended up being dead anyway, man. Come on, man. Evil. Just evil. Just pure evilness. Iran claims mutated coronavirus is lab produced weapon. Probably facts. Those are facts. I don't know if it is. Severe risks increase for storms tonight, damaging winds and spin up tornadoes possibly. Well, we all know that. Well, last Tuesday we experienced that off the bat. You know, people laying down, people doing what they do. You know I prayed over my family, myself, and others also as well. You know, and when I say also, I mean in people in general. I'm not gonna give no names because I don't want people to feel like, hey, well, you ain't praying. You know, I don't pray for my enemy. I don't. And that I never will. Tornado watch. That's what they saying, y'all. Goodness. But if it decides to come back here, my prayers going up for me and mines, man. Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, 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 yeah. Man, always, man. I'm gonna always keep my tour first, Howard first. These problems with y'all, that's last. But I'm addressing it though. You know, take it how you want to take it. I don't care. I just get tired of people that just keep being fake. I get tired of people just keep being fake, period. But that's something I can't help them with. They gotta help themselves on that. So I don't know what time it is, man. Yahweh God, man. All praises. Kahawa, Rakadaya Howell, Rakadaya Howell. And stop playing with me.